Hey, this is MMD coming at you with tips for Super Golf on Roblox. This tip is about setting up strategies for holes. There are really two ways you can go, right? If you got a hole-in-one shot, you work on your hole-in-one shot and get there. The thing I'll say about that is you want to pick a hole-in-one shot that's not risky. Risk is the key. So if you've got a hole-in-one shot where you miss it, you're out of play, or you're somewhere that's going to be more difficult to even get to the hole, it's not a good hole-in-one strat to try. You want to find one where if you miss it, you still end up with a good shot to just get it in, right? If you pick hole-in-one shots like that, you're never going to have a bad score. You're always going to be 1 or 2 on those hole-in-one shots, and that's fine. You're going to win games. The other type of hole you got to look at is one where you're going to have to make multiple shots. Hole 7 mineshaft is a great one to as an example. So here you're looking at least 2-3 shots to get to the hole. I'm going to show you just something I quickly came up with before the video, using this method to find my shot. And the key here is simplicity. You want to make it as simple as possible so you can do it the same way every time. So the first thing I did is I want to get to a spot where I can get to the flag, right? And then I can work on a shot to get there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to use 22 to get over to the side so I can see, get anywhere I want on the map. So 22. And we'll just do that. Okay, now from here, I should be able to get anywhere I want on the map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get out, deep in the map here near the ramp so I have a clear shot to the hole. And what I figured out pretty quick, just from a few tests, was 38 works great to get me there. So I've got 22 over here. Oops, sorry, finger slipping here. I'm on the phone. 38. There we go. That's good enough. See, keep it real simple. You want to try to get to the same spot you can every time. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in the private servers. I'm just going to work on shots to get me to the flag here. And what you need to realize here is, and I'll do another video on this, but when you're going uphill, gravity's going to pull your ball down towards the ground, right? So if you're going at a slant this way, it's going to curve you this way. So you got to keep that in mind. The same thing with going uphills. Going downhills. It's always going to pull you to the ground, right? So it's going to curve your shot. So the reason I call that out here is I'm going to aim up over here. Let me show you. Get the pointer. I'm actually going to aim all the way over here because I know that the hill is going to push my shot over here, right? So let's take a look at that. And the shot I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and do 88. I practiced a few times and I found 88's a good shot to get me down and up the hill, right? So let's get to 80. And if this all works out, I've got myself a really easy strategy to get albatross on this kind of tough hole. And I can do it pretty much every time. And there we go. So you can see, just a few minutes of time can get you to a consistent albatross shot on a really tough hole that everybody else has a hard time with. Use this kind of strategy for every hole for yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Figure out your strategies for yourself. Be consistent. Once you have all your shots on a particular map consistent, then you can start getting better and better. Come up with different strats, see what other people are doing, see if it works. But you'll start winning right off the bat. Anyway, that's my video for working on strats. I hope it helps you out. Good luck. And that's it. I'm out.